It's December 2022, would you believe it? We're in the last month of the year, so let's take a look at how my dividend portfolio has been performing since the last month's update. Here we are on the main page of my portfolio. You'll see that this is my current ISA. So this is the one that I'm actively invested into. And if you're new to this channel, we mainly focus on dividend stocks, and that's what I have in this portfolio. So the total amount of this portfolio currently comes in at £4,230.80. So I filmed my last portfolio update exactly a month ago, pretty much. It's the 10th of December today, and I filmed it on the 11th of November. On the 11th of November, it was sitting at £3,596.88. So we've had quite a big jump, but if you watch this channel quite a lot, you will know that I film everything I invest into. I show you exactly what I'm buying, how much of it, you see it all in my Invest With Me videos. So you may know that since last month's update, I actually purchased two stocks. They weren't new stocks, they were adding to current positions, but I purchased more of BAE Systems, I really hope this is correct, and Diageo, if I remember rightly, in my last Invest With Me. And that is why there is such a jump in this total amount. As I always say, I wish it was just the performance, but it's not. It's because I've put more money into this portfolio. So yeah, we can also see it down the side that I currently have quite a bit of money sitting here ready to go. I put in 500 into this account the other day. I'm ready to make some more investments this month, but I'm just not fully committed on what I want to buy. I'm pretty sure on one investment. I won't share it because, like I said, I'll film and Invest With Me. But it's a brand new position, so I'm very excited. It fills a hole in my portfolio diversification-wise in terms of sectors. I'm excited about that. It's quite an upcoming stock, and it's a little bit riskier than other positions. Again, that makes me nervous, but excited. I'm going to share this one in a video soon. So yeah, keep your eye out for that. Any guesses, obviously, let me know. Dividends here are £14.57, but we'll take a further look into that as well. So let's just have a look at the performance. Everyone's performance is, a little bit dodgy at the moment. Everything is a little bit dodgy at the moment, isn't it? So over the last 7 days, we can see that the rate of return, take this with a pinch of salt, of course, is down by about 1%, minus 1%. Month to date, we see some positive, some negative here, minus 0.38. Let's just take a look, actually, interestingly, I don't normally do this. Let's look at year to date. So I started this portfolio in April when the new tax year started. So it's not even been a whole year yet. And the time that I have been investing in these stocks has been a pretty rough time for everyone's portfolio. So rate of return year to date is coming in at minus 4.14%. So of course we could compare this to the FTSE 100, the S&P 500 and different indices and markets around the world. But one thing to note is that obviously this portfolio only started in April 2022. And unless you really do a deep dive in the performance, if you just Google S&P 500 stock, FTSE 100 stock, and you look at the performance year to date, or 1 year, it's not going to be this exact time period. So do bear that in mind when you're, trying to compare. So let's now actually go into the portfolio and see exactly what I have. I currently have this filtered on market value. So it's given me my largest position first and then filtering down. So just quickly, let's run through a couple of things I have. I have VUSA and S&P 500 ETF. Really, really love this one. It's my biggest position. And although you could argue that that's not great because you're primarily investing into the US market, I do think that's the biggest market in the world. Well, it is the biggest market in the world. That's not an opinion, that's a fact. But these are companies that operate globally in the S&P 500. Then my second largest position is Unilever. I've got National Grid, Rio Tinto, Croda, Diageo, Legal & General. We've got Trig, we've got BAE Systems, we've got Tritax Big Box, which is a REIT, and we've got HSBC as my smallest holding. Let me know what you guys think. I'm not really liking my HSBC holding. I'm actually considering maybe, selling out of this position and putting the money, deploying it somewhere else. I do like exposure to the financial sector, of course, but I don't know. Something's telling me that this isn't the one to have. Let me know what you guys think. So like I said, since last month, I put more money into BAE Systems and into Diageo. So we can see that my cost basis, so how much money I have in that position, not how much it's worth, which is the market value. That's different. My cost basis for Diageo last month was 197, and now I have 271. So that's how much more I put into that stock, which is nice. I now have 7 shares in that company. I do want to increase that obviously over time. And BAE Systems, last time I had £38 and now I have 85. So again, I've increased that. And it's interesting to see the difference between how much I put in and how much it's currently worth. It's obviously nice to see an increase, but this for me is not something that I'm going to be thinking, oh my God, Rio Tinto is up £100, let's withdraw that. Doesn't really matter to me, the fluctuations day by day, month to month, even year by year, as long as over time this is doing well. And of course, like I've said many times, I'm going to be reinvesting the dividends that these companies pay me too. Every single one of these companies pay me dividends. Granted, not all of them very much at the moment. It's still very small, but it's exciting. I like to see them grow. I did do a whole live stream recently where I spoke about the diversification of my portfolio and any issues that I saw. So do check that out if you're interested and you want to, maybe give me your opinion on any companies that I could add that would really help diversify this portfolio. Always open to listen to you guys, and obviously I will take that and do my own research. But that was quite an interesting live stream, and I really, really liked seeing you guys' opinions and what sectors that I really should look into, what sectors I have too heavily concentrated at the moment. It's difficult, isn't it? Because, Unilever here, you can see I have a lot. I have a big position compared to other ones, but I really, really liked that company, and it made sense at the time that I bought that to buy the amount that I got. So if you're only basing your investment decisions on diversification, you could miss out on good opportunities. You could maybe invest into a company when it's too highly priced. It's difficult. You have to, weigh these risks and rewards. What I normally do at this point of my portfolio updates is share the dividends that I've been paid. I'm not going to do it this time. And the reason is because I also produce a video every month showing how much my portfolio paid me in the previous month. So for this time round, it would be how much I got paid in November. And usually those videos come out before my portfolio update, but this time it's going to be the other way around. So I'm not going to ruin that video by sharing it now. So definitely watch out for that one coming very shortly. What I will say though is it wasn't great. October was such a good month for me in terms of dividends from this portfolio and my Vanguard portfolio. November, it was sad. It was sad to say the least, but these things happen and it's going to go up over time. There's going to be months that are low, months that are high. I'll just show you quickly before I end this video. One thing that you can do on Interactive Brokers is you can click into any different position and you get a lot of information. I really, really like it. It's quite scary for a newbie, I would say. I was quite intimidated by this in the beginning, but now I have grown to really like it. You can change the view. You can have these like candles, or you can have a line, a linear graph if that's what you prefer looking at. But it tells you your transaction history here very, very nicely. It tells you the events coming up. So any investor events, releasing of dividends, everything you need to know at a snapshot here. You can buy more, you can sell more, you can click on these different tabs and get research opinions, literally everything you could want to know, which is really, really nice. Company profile, you can go to the financial page and look here, everything, the revenue, operating income, net income, you've got it all here. You can look at the dividends. You can really see a snapshot of the company by not even going elsewhere. Sounds like I'm trying to sell you Interactive Brokers. I'm not. It's just a very, very new ISA provider and not many people have actually seen the platform at all. So I like to try and show as much as I can because obviously I do have an account with them and I can actually show you what it looks like. At the end of the year, nearer the new tax year, I'll make a video on ISA providers again. I think that's really helpful. And I'll try and share as much information as I can on my own experience of using Interactive Brokers, but also the fees and the costs of doing so, because a lot of people are confused about that. And trust me, it confused me at first too. Let me know how your portfolio has been doing over the past month. Has it been up? Has it been down? Maybe share with me which of your positions has done the best and the worst. That's always interesting to hear. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for everyone that supports this channel, and I'll see you in a video very shortly.